Excuse me.
Yes?
You're in my seat.
This is 13F. That's what it says on my ticket. I'm 13F.
No, 13F is my seat.
Okay, well, you might just want to double check your ticket, because mine says 13F.
Well, then there must be a mistake, so you need to move.
No. What does your ticket say? Does it say 13F?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's just get a flight attendant, because they must have made a mistake maybe and double booked the seat. Let's just get them over here. Hi, is there a problem here? Hi, yeah, I guess there was maybe a mistake with booking. My ticket says 13F, and she's saying her ticket says 13F as well. Okay, can I see both your tickets, please? Yeah.
Here, now please tell her to get out of my seat.
Ma'am, your seat number is 29B. This is her seat.
What? No, my husband is sitting in 13E, so I need to be able to sit next to him.
Ma'am, unless she's willing to switch seats with you, you need to go to your seat. No, sorry, I'm not switching my window seat towards the front of the plane to a middle seat in the back. I booked this seat for a reason.
But my husband is sitting there.
Okay, well then you should have booked this seat if you wanted to sit next to him.
What's going on over here? She stole my seat.
Ma'am, as I just told you, you are 29B, this is 13F, this is her seat.
No, she needs to sit next to me. You can move.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
You need to get out of my wife's seat right now.
Sir, you need to lower your voice and calm down, otherwise I'm gonna have to call security.
Calm! Maybe then this little bitch will move.
Okay, I need security to flight 828, please.
You need to get out of my wife's seat right now.
Sir, you need to lower your voice and calm down, otherwise I'm gonna have to call security.
Calm! Maybe then this little bitch will move.
Okay, I need security to flight 828, please.
You hear that? Now they're gonna make you move.
She called security on you two, dumbass.
How dare you call me that?
What's going on?
Yeah, this little bitch won't get out of my wife's seat.
This woman is in her correct seat. This lady is in 29B, and she's demanding she move. Her and her husband are both causing a disturbance now. Okay, you both need to come with me.
No, I have to be in Texas tomorrow.
Well then, you should have thought of that before you threw a tantrum. Let's go.
No, I'm an American, and I have a right to be on this flight.
No, it is your privilege to be on this flight, and that privilege has just been revoked. So are you two gonna act like adults and walk out of here on your own 2 feet, or am I gonna have to drag you out of here?
I want to speak to your manager.
Fine, but you gotta get off the plane to go do that.
Fine, let's go. You'll be hearing from our lawyers. This is discrimination.
Yeah, okay. Go find someone who gives a shit, because it's definitely not me.
This is ridiculous. Okay, we deserve to be on that flight. Where is your manager?
I've already called her. She's on her way right now to come meet with you two lovely people.
Good! You'll be lucky to have a job after this.
Okay, what's going on over here?
We were just thrown off this flight because some rude girl refused to get out of my seat.
No, that's not what happened. You were already told that wasn't your seat. The flight attendant looked at your ticket. You two were being disruptive, so you got taken off the flight.
So having an opinion now gets you thrown off flights? What is this country coming to?
What the hell are you even talking about?
It's our First Amendment right to be on that flight.
Your First Amendment? Where did you learn about the Constitution? A Flat Earth Facebook group?
How dare you? I guess we'll be adding harassment from management to our lawsuit now.
Feel free. You both need to leave. Go find another airline that will accept this behavior because it's not us. Your luggage is already being taken off the plane as we speak, so go get that and leave.
This is ridiculous. Okay, you have no right.
Oh, yes I do, mister. I know everything about the law. You both keep pushing it, you'll be walking out of here in cuffs.
That's false imprisonment. Okay, I'll get you charged for kidnapping.
Why don't you go talk to your lawyer about it, somewhere else?
Oh, we will. You both will be without jobs tomorrow.
Oh, okay, dumbass. Lawyer's office.
Hello, yes, I need to file a discrimination case against this airline.
Is this Miss Karen by chance?
Yes.
Okay, were you not just trying to sue an adventure park?
What? No, like I would ever set foot in one of those nasty adventure parks.
Okay, which Karen are you?
Karen Jones.
I really gotta stop taking clients with the name Karen. My apologies, you both sound so similar. Why do you think this airline discriminated against you?
Yes, my husband and I booked tickets for this flight, and some girl stole my seat. So when I politely asked her to move, she called the flight attendant on us, and the flight attendants called security and had us thrown off the plane.
And that's all that happened?
Yes.
Did they say why you were being removed?
They said we were causing a disturbance.
Yep, there it is.
But we were just standing up for our constitutional rights.
So you caused a scene on an airplane and you were surprised that they threw you off?
It wasn't a scene, it was our First Amendment right. Well, when you learn what your First Amendment right actually is, maybe then we'll talk. But for now, I'm not taking your case. And why not? Because I don't want to deal with you. Excuse me, this is what you are paid to do. I want to speak to your manager. I'm an attorney. This is my law firm, dumbass. How dare you speak to a client that way? Well, see, you're not my client. No, I demand. How dare they hang up on me?
Hi, Miss Karen. So you're gonna have to get off the airplane. If you can explain to me what it is that I've done, because I have done nothing wrong. Because you've already been denied boarding by the flight attendants and the pilot, so you need to come off the aircraft and we will explain everything else out there. No, you're going to explain it to me here. Okay, if you don't, here's what's gonna happen. You're going to upset all these passengers even more than you already have, and we're gonna... No, see, I don't care about the other passengers. What I'm worried about, okay, what I'm concerned with is my rights. And my rights say that you have to explain to me right here, right now, what it is that I've done wrong, because I have done nothing wrong. Okay, let me explain it to you. No, you're going to listen to me. Okay, you're going to listen to me first, because I am very well aware of my rights, and I am very successful and educated because I clearly am sitting in first class. I bought this ticket. I bought this ticket 2 weeks ago. I bought it, and I have done nothing wrong. There's something wrong with those flight attendants, that one and the one back there, and the pilot. There's something wrong with this whole airline, because I have done nothing wrong. You were denied boarding because of your behavior. You are not allowed on this flight, so you can go grab your bag. No, I'm in first class. Okay, everyone in first class, I'm gonna need you to get off the airplane for a moment. Now everyone's more pissed at you. Now go grab your bag and let's go. You can grab my bag. It's the designer red one up there. Come on. I don't even know what it is that I've done, because I have done nothing wrong. The captain himself said this is wrong and shouldn't be happening. Well, the captain's standing right over there watching all of this, and he agrees. No, so what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna start recording, and I'm gonna need your name and your badge number, because you will not have a job tomorrow. And I will give you all of that. I don't mind being recorded, placed on YouTube, TikTok, whatever, but we are going to talk about it out there. This is so wrong. You know it's wrong. You just know it's wrong. My flight just got delayed. Oof, that sucks. Yep, but at least it's only for an hour and I can still make my connecting flight. Oh, scratch that. It's for 3 hours now. Nope. 4 hours. 4 hours. I couldn't even finish reading the last message before they deleted it again. Okay, I'm gonna miss my connecting flight. Well, my flight's boarding, so I gotta go. Bye. I'm gonna have to call them, because there's no more tickets for the next connecting flights. Thank you for calling Average Airlines, where we hope to get you to your destination in 3 to 5 business days. If you're calling about a delayed or canceled flight, which I'm assuming you are, please leave a voicemail with your name and your callback number, and we will get back to you whenever we feel like it. Thank you for calling Average Airlines. This is your callback you requested. Hi, my flight just got delayed 4 hours, and I have a connecting flight. Actually, give me 1 second. Of course it was. Okay, actually my flight was just canceled and I've been put on a new one for 8 hours from now, so I have to reschedule my connecting flight. Okay, what do you want me to do about it? I need to get on a different connecting flight. Your app said to go over to the Average Airlines help desk at the airport, but there was no one over there. There was a sign on the desk that said to call the customer service line, so that's what I did. There's no more available seats on any upcoming flights that I can book. Yeah, there was only 1 seat on the next available flight and you didn't click it in time, So you're just gonna have to stay on that one. Okay, I still need to reschedule my connecting flight.
Okay, well, your connecting flight to Houston is now rescheduled to 8:15 a.m. tomorrow.
So that means I'm gonna have a, what, 6-hour layover overnight?
Yeah, so you're going to be getting a message before your flight takes off, hopefully, about if we can offer any comped hotel rooms. Are you an AA member?
I'm debating on becoming one after this experience.
Okay, I can sign you up.
Oh, I didn't mean your AA, but I do get why you call it that now. So am I gonna get any, I don't know, vouchers or discount on my next flight because I'm gonna be stuck in the airport till tomorrow?
No, you're funny. Yeah, no, our motto here at Average Airlines is enjoy spending more time at the airport than you did on your actual vacation. Yeah, see, we have a Hunger Games type reaping system where we decide which flights get to go and which flights get canceled or delayed. Yeah, we just put a couple numbers into a bowl, pull them out, and then those are the ones that get to take off. Is there anything else I can not help you with? No? Okay, goodbye. Hi, I see you're wanting to book a flight to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. I absolutely love Phoenix. So the ticket will be $500.
$500? I would hate to see what the other airlines charge since this is the cheapest, but okay.
Awesome. Now, would you like to go ahead and pick your seat ahead of time?
Yeah, sure. I hate the middle seat, so maybe a window or an aisle seat?
Girl, I completely understand, trust me. Now, the priority seating will be $150.
$150 for that. Okay. Never mind. Actually, I will just take the gamble and get whatever seat they give me. It's not that long of a flight.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, that's no problem. Now, would you like a seatbelt with your seat?
I'm sorry, did you say seatbelts? I thought they all came with seatbelts.
They do for our platinum members. Are you a member?
No, if I could afford the membership, I would be flying Delta.
Okay, well, if you would like to go ahead and add on a seatbelt to your ticket, it will be an extra $59.97.
I will take a seat with a seatbelt. Can I please check out now?
So we do have some more upgrades available if you would like them. We have extra legroom, economy plus, which is much more comfortable than just plain old economy. We have our ocean seating package, in which your seat can act as a flotation device in the event of an emergency water landing. We have our oxygen mask plus, which is also in case of an emergency, your mask will be deployed from the top of the plane. And we have our snack package.
Wait. I'm sorry. Did you say you have to pay for oxygen mask and your seat being a flotation device now? I thought all airlines just had that.
They do for our first and business class passengers. For our economy and economy plus passengers, you do have to pay a small fee to access those features.
Okay, what are the odds of an emergency happening exactly?
In general or on this airline?
On this airline.
Well, your pilot for the flight has completed 1,000 hours of VR flight simulation at the mall, and he has tens of hours of watching flight videos on YouTube. So as long as the emergency door stays on the plane during the flight, the odds of an emergency happening they're incredibly small.
Okay, well, how small of a percentage are we talking?
About 57%.
57% of an emergency happening or 57% of it not happening?
Yes.
Okay, well, in that case, can I please add on the oxygen mask and flotation device package?
We thank you so much for your business. Have a great flight, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Finally, it took them long enough to start boarding.
Well, at least we get to board first.
Well, we did pay for it. Where is the zipper on this damn bag? Too many of them. Finally. Could you maybe do that in your seat when you sit down so we could all get past? I'm getting the stuff I need for the flight out of my bag.
I think we're holding up the line.
Well, maybe if I had some help with my bags.
Okay, there. Now scoot in.
Finally. Excuse me? Yes? We get complimentary food and drinks on this flight since we're in the first class seats, correct?
Yes, you will get a selection of snacks and drinks to choose from. I will come back around after we finish boarding and after takeoff, and I will come get your order.
Can I get 2 glasses of red wine? See, I just love it.
Sure, when I come back around, you can have 2.
You'd think they would be serving us while they're loading them. I mean, there's just
There's a lot of them. It's gonna be a while for our drinks. I'm telling you. Lady, you're on Spirit. You know there is no first class on Spirit Airlines, correct? We're all economy here. We're all equal, except you paid for a slightly bigger economy seat. On planes, sweetheart, there are different classes. First class is the most expensive. Okay, like I just said, there are no classes on Spirit. You just paid for a seat upgrade, and instead of one bag of tiny pretzels, you get two. I don't know why you're acting like you're the Queen of England or something. And I'm just not sure why you think you can speak to me that way. I mean, just because you didn't pay or couldn't afford to pay to upgrade your seat doesn't mean that you can spew all this jealousy at me. You do know I am one row behind you. I wasn't going to pay $500 to upgrade my seat for an hour flight. Now, I know people like you usually can't afford to be on these flights, these expensive flights. So I understand your jealousy. But my husband and I, we are very hard workers. We're co-owners of a very successful company. So that's why we can afford it. We are very good at concepts of plan. We're on the same flight, and that flight is Spirit. So if that were true, you'd be flying at least Delta, if I were to guess. So whatever MLM you're running doesn't seem to be paying off. You know, my sister is a flight attendant on United. That's cool. Yeah, you know, she taught me how to pack correctly, so I just travel with a backpack. That's all I need. It just fits right under my seat. Would you mind moving to the side a little bit? I'm waiting for the bathroom. I figured, but if you wouldn't mind just moving over a step because you're blocking the walkway. You know, I could probably be your manager with all I know about flying. I could probably even fly this plane on my own. Uh-huh. Could you please move over? I also have a cousin that works for Delta Airlines. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I'm pro at flying, you know? Because I have family members all over this industry. And yet you're flying on Spirit. People act like flying is stressful, but it's really not if you just know what you're doing. I mean, I know all the little tips and tricks. Do you know about buddy passes? Yes, I do know. I told you, remember? We just had this conversation. My sister works at United, and my cousin works for Delta, so I know all the little tips and tricks. Remember? I just said this. Well, golly gee, I wonder what the reason is why they don't want you on their flight. I know this is insider information. I won't tell anyone, but did you know that there's a key you can unlock that bathroom from the outside? Did you know I get to throw a passenger out the emergency exit door every flight? What? You can't even open the emergency door right now. That's not true. You can't get one over on me. I know it all. No, unfortunately not, but I can dream.